Let's try that again, shall we? Hey guys, it's Ghost Queen. I'm running so late tonight. I planned to stream a couple hours earlier, but I had some stuff going on, and this is as soon as I could get on tonight. Let me check my volume now, make sure I'm coming through. Hold on. Yep, there I am. Okay, good. All right. So, hi, how is everybody? I don't know if I'll get anybody in chat. It's a little late. I'm sorry. Kind of a boring background tonight, too. I apologize. We can't always be fancy. Casual stream tonight. So, today is Lundi Gras, typically, but nothing is happening in New Orleans or pretty much most of Louisiana for Mardi Gras. It's just like, so I just figured I'd stream because I'm a little bummed out. It's supposed to be like festive and fun right now, and it's not happening. I mean, I was looking at some, like, videos of Bourbon Street today, and it was just like, it's depressing, dude. It's bumming me out. So, we're not even going to really talk about that. We're going to talk about something else tonight. So, I know a lot of people have been watching the um, crime scene documentary on Netflix with the whole story about Elisa Lam and the Cecil Hotel. So I did just finish watching it, and I've been well aware of that story for a long time. I followed it, and I remember when it first started coming out and all that. Now, it was interesting. Like, I do think overall the documentary was pretty well done. By the end of it, I thought that. But there were some times throughout it that I was just like kind of feeling irritated, and I'm going to tell you why. So these are the sorts of things in like having to do with the paranormal and stuff that like bug me. It's like, all right, I'm the ghost queen. Like, I believe, I do believe in the paranormal. I believe in the supernatural. I've had my own experiences. I totally believe that spirit continues on after the body dies, and I believe places can be haunted and all that shit, right? But it's like, I don't like people who are just too gullible, or or who don't debunk or look for other explanations and stuff like that. I don't like when people sort of just jump to the conclusion that something's paranormal. I don't like all the fake shit out there, and when people sort of camp it up and all that stuff. I'm not really that into that. I'm more down to earth. So, as I was watching the doc, and having been a YouTuber for years, like I say, I'm not a huge YouTuber, but I have been doing this for years. I do have some experience with it, and it's like having all the experience that I have had with people on the internet and how nutso they can get. Like, watching that documentary, it was just like, and look, I'm not one either who's totally in favor of like police and the government. Like, you just heard me last night saying I think like the police in New Orleans can be really terrible, and I think the government needs to be dismantled and rebuilt and all that shit, right? But I'm not a huge conspiracy theorist. Like, the way that people can get on the internet, and that was the thing that was most bugging me through the documentary, was watching all these people like jump to all these conspiracy theories. Now, I do believe in synchronicity. They kept using the word synchronicity, and I get the context that they were using it, although I sort of connect to it in a different way than they were sort of explaining it. But nonetheless, um, I do think there was some synchronicity involved there. Definitely, it was interesting about how I think it was the TB test or something, was called Lamb, Elisa or Eliza, or however you want to say it. That was pretty weird. And I get it. I get it how people can jump to conclusions and, go off on these conspiracy theories and whatnot. But it was bugging me a little. Like, people just, they go crazy. I mean, when you see this one guy who starts up a whole YouTube channel just over this one case, and then he just obsesses over it for years and years and years, only to at the end come to the conclusion, which really was the conclusion I came to immediately having to do with this case, which is that it was just, she was mentally ill. Like, the woman was bipolar, and I don't know if people don't have a lot of experience with bipolar, but like, it can be pretty severe. And a lot of bipolar people do not want to take their meds. because they feel that it sort of, while it will get rid of the depression aspect, it also kills their highs, and they sort of enjoy being manic, and they feel like the meds make them too flat, and no highs, no lows, too flatlined, and they don't enjoy it. So a lot of people don't take their meds like they're supposed to. Either they do what she did, was she wasn't taking enough of her meds, or they don't take their meds at all. But then what happens is they can have these periods of psychosis. And when you saw her in the elevator, especially when she was doing those hand movements, which the narrator was saying it looked like she was conjuring a spirit. No, no, it really didn't. It looked like she was psychotic. Like those sorts of things were bugging me throughout the documentary. But like, as soon as she started doing those weird hand movements, and I remember when I first saw it, I was like, yeah, she's not right. Like, something's not right there. Like, you can tell it's a mental illness thing, that she's in some sort of psychosis. So, this is what I mean when I say not everybody should be doing paranormal, and not everybody should be thinking that they know. If you can't figure that much out, like, then you shouldn't be like doing investigating and stuff, because like I say, you have to have discernment. You've got to be able to discern, is this person, mentally stable? And it's not that I'm downing people with mental illness, and it's not that I'm saying that people with mental illness can't have paranormal experiences, because of course they can. But you have to be able to discern from your initial interview with somebody if there are some other issues, if they're doing drugs, if they have mental health issues, if they're stable at that point. You don't want to waste your time. You don't want to waste their time. So, yeah, I did find it interesting. Now, as far as the Cecil Hotel is concerned, I mean, I do think hotels in general can be very haunted places. You get so many people that come through there, in and out, and hotels, especially sort of like a seedy one, like that hotel. And that hotel just kept making me think of the Chelsea Hotel in New York City. Very similar. Um, but yeah, when there are those sort of seedy hotels, you are going to get a lot of low level energy, like a lot of drug use, a lot of prostitution, a lot of, you know, they were talking about that hotel as a lot of people had died in there, and overdoses and suicides and murders and rapes and all that shit. And of course, that is going to create a lot of negative energy. And I do think those places can be very haunted. But I don't think that case specifically had anything to do with the paranormal. I think she was just having a psychotic episode. And it was sort of encouraging as it got more toward the end of the documentary that it did seem most of the people, at least in the documentary, had come to the same conclusion. But it did kind of make me feel for like the hotel manager and the cops in the case, that you have like the entire internet kind of ganging up on them saying like, oh, they're covering something up and it's a conspiracy and the cops are working with the hotel and they're hiding shit. No, no. So it kind of made me feel for them. So yeah, I thought, but like I say, overall, I thought the documentary was pretty well done. It was an interesting thing, and it did go viral, and it did sort of captivate everyone's attention. Um, and it's sad stuff. And then the other thing about the whole internet sort of feeding frenzy over things like this that I think a lot of people just don't consider, but I do, is that, and they did mention this in the documentary, is like, you have to feel for the family members. You're thinking this is some cool, interesting crime case that you can help solve, but you have to remember that this was someone's daughter and sister, and that there are real human beings mourning this person who's passed, and that maybe some of, you know, your just like entertainment interest is going to be a little offensive. I don't know that everyone is sensitive enough to death when it comes to this. They were calling it web sleuthing. I've never really heard that. I've always heard the crime community, true crime community on YouTube. But it's like, I do think that's sort of an issue with the true crime community is that they don't always have the sensitivity to the victims' families that they need to. And you saw that a lot with the whole Watts case, you know, where the family finally had to come out and say, please stop, please stop, please stop, when they were victim blaming Shanann and saying, like, kind of like she deserved to be killed and all that bullshit, and the poor family. No one wants to hear that about losing their daughter or their sister, sometimes mother. I mean, not in Shanann's case, but you know what I'm saying. Nobody wants to hear that about a loved one. So that's the thing about the internet that I don't like, is like the feeding frenzy that can occur and the lack of sensitivity, especially when it comes to death and victims and that sort of thing. But overall, like I say, it was pretty well done. And I really felt for that guy Morbid in the show. Like, the poor bastard, like, tried to kill himself because they were all accusing him of killing her, which clearly he didn't, you know. Didn't have anything to do with it, other than he stayed in the Cecil Hotel once. That's it. Poor guy. So, yeah. And then the last thing I guess that I'll say about it, too, is oftentimes when I do see these documentaries, I certainly saw this with the Onision one, is that you can often see, too, what the ulterior motives might be for the people in the documentary. I can always pick up on that as well. And if someone has those ulterior motives, you don't know how truthful they're being. So always keep that in mind. Be discerning, I guess, is my main point overall. Be discerning about everything, and I'm learning that more and more about my own life. But, you do have to be discerning. Like, you can't just assume, you can't just assume something's paranormal. That definitely was not paranormal in any way. Maybe the Cecil Hotel is haunted. I don't know. I haven't been there. But that had nothing to do with the supernatural or the paranormal. Only had to do with mental illness. And it was very tragic. Very sad. I do think I don't think she fell in. I think she crawled in. I think she was just having an episode. And I don't think she tried to commit suicide either. I don't think suicide was the goal. I think the coroner was absolutely right in his assessment, which is she was in a psychotic episode, in a period of psychosis, probably running and hiding from some perceived assailant, and went to, like, literally hide in that water tank and drowned. Probably couldn't get back out. So yeah, sad stuff. Sad stuff, you guys. And I do feel for her family. Really, really just tragic. So it was nice at the end of the documentary, and I should have said at the start, like, I'm giving 80 million thousand spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, I'll put that in when I post the stream. But if you haven't seen it, you want to watch it before you listen to this stream. But yeah, it was sort of nice how they did sort of, at the end too, they talked about how many people she's touched through her Tumblr, I guess it was, where she had all these posts, and now people have gone to read them and, sort of empathize and connect with her in spirit, over her posts about mental illness. So that's nice. So she really did have, like, an impact on the world even after death. And it did make me think of the Black Dahlia, who also stayed at the Cecil Hotel, because she was the same sort of way. Like, her goal was to be famous in LA, and she never did that while she was alive, but she certainly did that after death. So yeah, sad stuff, but huge sort of, I see a lot of talk on social media right now about this whole case and the documentary, like, a lot of interest in it. And that's what happens. Just some of these things just take off, and then, like, everybody's interested. Yeah, I don't really get it, the obsession. Like, I don't ever find myself obsessed with just one sort of case too much. Usually I'm, like, interested in a few different things, but whatever. Some people are different. So that's that. Not really getting anybody in chat. I hope I'm actually live. I think it's just too late for everybody to be up. It's a Monday. Probably normal people have to work tomorrow. pretty much everyone I know has tomorrow off here because not only is it Mardi Gras tomorrow, but we're having a massive, massive ice storm and like cold front. It's like 20 something degrees out here, which is really cold for Louisiana. Being a New Englander, it doesn't faze me that much, but we all were worried about losing power and stuff, and nobody wants to drive. It's very icy outside. Hard freeze, they're calling it. So yeah, pretty much all of Louisiana is shutting down tomorrow. Normally everybody gets Mardi Gras off anyway, as I remember. Um, so I can be up late, not working in the morning like the rest of the normal world. I'm on a little bit of a forced vacay right now. So that's that. I am going to do a spirit box session just because I didn't do one this morning and I'm sort of on a roll with the spirit box and I'm in the mood. So rather than do a video and post it, I'll just do it on the live and we'll see if any spirits come through. Let me have a quick drink and a vape first. I was fighting with obnoxious Wayne P before I went live. He and I fight all the time. Friendly fighting, I hope. Right, Wayne P? Friendly fighting. Okay. So I'm going to run the 587. Now, I really should probably hook this up to a speaker because it is kind of quiet, but I'm not going to do that. I don't have one handy right now. So I'll just try to hold it close to my laptop. Hi, spirits. It's Ghost Queen. I'm listening. You're live on YouTube. Do you have anything to say about the Cecil Hotel? I'm getting some interference if I hold it too close to the laptop. Ooh, I thought I just saw an orb. Is the Cecil Hotel haunted? Is it right above me, I think? I'm going to hold it towards me so I can hear. $10,000 what? To help me? Ooh, that was a creepy, weird voice. Something's interfering in here. I wonder if it's that. What is interfering? I wonder if it's my camera. Yeah, I think it's my camera. Let me try running one of my other boxes. Let's try running another box. Hey, Robin, how are you, honey? Long time no talk. We gotta catch up on the phone. I'm just doing a couple sessions live. I'm gonna run this box. I haven't run my number 7 in ages. I haven't even turned it on.
Really on conversation. Will you just say sorry. Conversation. One down.
Hi, spirits. It's good, Queen.
Sure. What would you Karen?
Karen.
Does it say? Hey y'all.
Hey, y'all.
From Karen.
Karen again.
Percent of your work. The tip. Happens in. The 100. Stay. Over there.
I know a bunch of people, but I like a slow slow.
Everything. Every day. You up. And yes, sir. It's blood.
I feel like they said there's blood.
Oh, nice.
Is the Cecil Hotel haunted? Sounded like a girl, like, yelling.
Asphalt.
Asphalt? One person? I almost thought they said my name there, Heather. Love?
Somebody.
Love somebody. That was 2 different voices.
That's to each other.
You'll be one to each other. That was a big long sentence over a few sweeps. Robert?
You
it with a faster swoop.
Open and your life get
I don't know why it's going so slow over that one station. It probably needs to be retuned. Alright. Let's see if I add my... Let's see if I have an antenna here for this other box. Hold on a second. I thought I had found an antenna and put it over here for this other box. Give me a second. Didn't I just have that antenna out? Disorganized. Could swore I pulled that antenna out. I was gonna run my Ouija box, but I need the antenna, which I think I got out because it has a different antenna from my number 7. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Bear with me 1 second. I put it right by the box. Where the fuck is it? That is really weird because I could have swore I set it up already. Hold on a second. Where the fuck is that antenna? That's so strange. Oh, now I'm knocking shit over all over. I could have swore I put it here so that I could use it during my fucking live. Where the fuck did it go? That is really weird. Okay. Well, I guess I'm not using that box because I don't know where the hell the antenna went. I had gotten it out and ready so I could run that Ouija box during my live, and now I don't know where the fuck it is. So sorry. Hey, Raquel, how are you? I know, it's such kind of a boring live tonight. I was talking about the crime scene documentary on Netflix, because I just finished watching it, the Elisa Lam story in the Cecil Hotel. You can always go back on replay and listen to that if you want. And I was just trying to do a session with my Ouija box, but I fucking cannot find the antenna. I'm staying at a friend's right now because I left the city because it closed down. Oh, did you hear your name, Robin? I missed it. Yeah, I don't know where... I had the fucking antenna out, but I didn't put it on the box yet. For that other box. And now I don't know where the fuck it went. It's really strange. Anyway, I could try running this one. My number 5. Not my most favorite box, but let's give it a shot. Now that and knowing me and knowing Spirit, now that I said that this is not my favorite box, I'll probably get like wicked good communication on this box tonight. It's always how it works. Bully. Hey, Spirit. I'm choking out. It's Ghost Queen. What do you mean? Use it without the antenna? Is that what you mean? I guess I could try. Because it's got a screw-on antenna. It's different than these other 2 boxes.
Monthly rental. Rental rates.
Said no. YouTube's extended. I don't.
Rising.
All right, I'll try
Rising.
after I do this one.
No re-
Clean.
Hey, since Raquel's here, we'd love to hear from Scary Larry.
and equitable.
Landscape. Slow.
Fair housing.
Campaign.
It looks. Is
Louisiana's.
Sit.
Sounded like a kid.
Development. That's into. This was said. Shooting.
Slash.
For healthcare.
Just thinking about. Standard.
Doctor. Also bring a
I heard devil there.
out. We're at
Enter.
a few out. Information from.
Cup holder.
Get deep.
How are you, Raquel? I miss you.
Able to create really. Care wild.
Hey.
Studio. Years.
Month.org. So excited. Answer. For more.
Voted and the results are in.
It's $1 since the.
Time to reach. Yours. Mortgage income. Songs are yes. AC and enjoy when you use. Money.
One of the most.
All right. Let's do that, Robin. Let's try let's try the box without the antenna. Oh, you know what? I think I need to replace the battery anyway. I think the battery's dead on the... Oh, no. I guess it's just a really slow start on this one. I don't think anything's going to come through. You know what I might... I just fucking found it. That's fucking insane and weird. Oh, wait. Is this not a screw-on one either? No, this isn't a screw-on one. This is the wrong antenna. I know I had that screw-on one out. That's strange. I wonder if I just set it. Anyway, you can still get a little reception. No, I think I need to change the battery on this one anyway. Let's try my number 7 again. I know I had that fucking antenna out. Yeah, same, same, same. Same, Raquel.
You did. You. Furniture. Sure. This was 56. With Amazon and Google Home.
Macy's Star Money Boat. Every $50 spent
You.
This needs. This needs.
as a bronze member.
This needs to be tweaked.
So, now through
It's like I've got the dial turned up. It should be sweeping a lot faster.
visit Macy's.com.
If you're late,
Yeah, I felt it.
if you do decide to change it, you're going. Kids, they can have your free or free.
I'm seeing weird shit in the room.
Great music.
Now, I want to go back to the 587. I'm going to give the 587 another shot. I wasn't really paying attention before. We'll try it one more time, ladies. Thanks for popping in, you guys. Now, it just might be hard for you to hear it. I don't want to get it too close to my camera. Let me try turning my camera light off. I wonder if that'll help. Yeah, that helps a little bit, I think, with the interference. Still hearing that though. Hold on, I'm gonna unplug something that might be interfering. Still getting a weird ear interference from something. I think it's my camera.
I went.
That was a really high-pitched voice. I think they're talking about the aliens again. They just said you're sexy something. Chelsea. Are you talking about the Chelsea Hotel? Because I mentioned that earlier. Just trying to get rid of that interference. That's why I keep moving around. Never answered what? I'm gonna try something. Hold on. I'm gonna try turning off this overhead light. They just said thank you. You're coming over to me? They just said Shadow Man. I don't know if you heard it, but I did. Why'd you say Shadow Man? I'm sorry? I thought they said Cold Spot. I thought they said you want her. Mommy! Alone. Need help. That was a weird, like, almost like an electronic voice. Save the maggot? What the fuck does that mean? They said save the maggot. Restore? That was a creepy voice. Hi. Need help. Dangerous. What's dangerous? I thought I just heard a girl say you're hurting me. Evil. Call our devil. Getting a lot of kids lately. The devil. Love you. Hate this. Hello. I heard somebody say kill. Hey. Delightful. Everybody hears you. Well, I'm the ghost queen. Yeah. Help. Hi. Really low female voice there. Child. Real little kid. Like toddler. Evil. Fuck you. Leave. Zero. Remember. No. Hey. Hi. A little kid said, I'm lucky. Stay. Nothing else matters. Different sweeps. Hey. Did you hear that, kid? Did you hear that, kid? Warm milk. She likes it warm. That sounded aggressive. You hear the laugh? I hear you very clearly. Bring those children forward. 5 of them. Powerless. I'm just trying to get it closer to the computer without the interference. Can Scary Larry Moses come through for Raquel? Larry, can you come through? That almost sounded like no. Try. Maybe he's gonna try. Oh, they just said my son's name. I don't like when they do that. They just said my son's name again. Just stop sleeping. Something about the devil. Stop sleeping. They were saying something. I was trying to get it, but I couldn't quite. You're strong. Demon. Hey, Dreamer. Ouija's laying on the bed next to me, dreaming. I haven't met him. Angel. See, I can notice such a difference in communication just from switching from one side to the other. It's so fucking weird. weird.
By them. People who are making money by trading them.
Freaked me out. Oh, no way. We're having like an ice storm, but we're not quite as cold as you. See if I can see what the temperature is right now. It just said my dick. No shit. Did you hear that water? It's 23 degrees here. That's cold for Louisiana, with a low of 19 tonight. Cox. They're getting sexual now. Stop sleeping. A lot of weird noises coming through. Oh my god, that sucks, Robin. Did you hear that? Wow. Dark. Stop it, you rascals. Donald. Henry. Somebody wants to talk more? I thought they said Harold, which is actually one of my deceased grandfather's names. Republican? Activist. Let the children come through. We don't have to. Come here. The government. you hear the whistle? Weasel? Welcome. Gasping? Treadmill. Contract with me. Yeah, it's nice to stream again. Almost thought he said Nazi. I gotta stop in a minute because A, I've got to pee, and B, I'm getting a little tired. All right, spirits, I'm giving you like I don't know, 3 more minutes. Matt. I've heard you say Matt twice now. Demon. Did they just say penis? I thought they said penis. I'm there. Evil. Good luck. I will answer you, Dream It Just Winning. I keep choking out on that vape. Hey. I'm good. How are you?
Legislation put in.
The Senate.
Help!
In authority.
Radio station.
Military.
All right, honey. I'm gonna be ending soon because I gotta go pee. And I've been on for over an hour. So if I don't see you before I end the stream, love you. Let's talk soon. Big hugs. Bring her up.
Saying now to now.
East of heaven.
Never.
Never.
For months.
Health is it.
Safe place.
Safe place. Okay, I'm ending the session. Bye, spirits.
So.
Ciao. Oh, they're funny. All right. Yeah, it's kind of sucking the energy out of me, too. I'm going to wrap it up. I am going to do a session in the morning tomorrow and just film it and post it because I've been having great sessions doing that in the mornings when I first wake up. I'm having my coffee. Thanks for coming in, all my lovely ladies, all my ladies that I love. See, I'd rather have, 4 of my lovely lady friends in here with me than 50 strangers. Love you guys. Hope you all have a good night. Hope you had a great weekend and a good Valentine's Day and all that nice stuff. Thanks for joining me. And be well, be safe, be warm. And I'll see you guys soon. Thanks for coming in, you guys. Have a great night. Ciao, Bella, everybody. Good night. I got a piece.